Niswengpa sakantikun Meghalaya News 24 channel onaram chaksoa. Tani khoborang de Shillong Songjin Mao Khasi Students Union Monggobar Sa Lo Bulsubi in Jengjeng Atani ko dake Meghalaya Assembly ona jinmar ijomanga ha Nakyong inchmoba wamang ko rama tongsa on police rang rumrks kha ha Nakyong ingon GSU ni ya jengjeng atani ko dakani de Meghalaya State Investment Promotion and Facilitation Act hajalgani ko group pri ko amendment khana janapani geman inga Aro railway line ko Khasi JNT Hills una rabana mani geman inga Wandaki jengjeng atani ko dakkaparang Khatarangko lekha pilengrango se strict abokiri ejomani ko dakanga ha.
The option is that we have already given an option to the government, that is to repeal the act, to amend the act in such a way that it is people friendly, that it will ensure employment to the local indigenous people and to ensure that our land will not go away to outside investors. Despite the press briefing and the letter forwarded to the Chief Minister, we still are not getting any response. So that's why we are compelled to come here. We can see that when the outside companies came here, we will not get employment. Local people will not get employment. They will get only grade C, grade D. The grade A, grade B, they will not get. If compared to what the government is, their job like in the government. So we are thinking, we are saying that this is not a friendly act, people-friendly act. And creating of land banks is very dangerous because if you lease out huge acres of land, lots of acres of land to private investors, then we stand to lose. Apart from land, we lose our employment opportunities, we lose almost everything. It is not people friendly. As a matter of fact, this act will only benefit a few people.
Khasi Students Union adokni dilgabarang baksa batangaman somayo thumei chanshirmani ko dakkaniyo chung nukijani ko pharakatta ha. Wamang khandasa atha baten Skorong Minister aro sakani Deputy Chief Minister rang baksa agan gerka hacham dakyong inchumo ba ya chanshirmani ko wamang chung nukjaha.
We are not satisfied with the outcome of the meeting. We have been sitting with the Chief Minister and the two Deputy CMs and the CS and other bureaucrats for nearly an hour and a half. However, it comes into a standoff because we have been objecting to many sections of the act, whereas the Chief Minister and the government, they explain to us the reason behind the acts, the clauses, and told us that it will not give absolute power to the governing council or the government. It will be people friendly. But we told them, but it is written like this, how can you see so? They then told us that we can do that in the rules to give confidence to the people, because at this juncture the act gives confidence only to the investors. We need confidence also for the people. The government should build confidence for the people. They are only assuring us verbally that the further amendments will be made to the act in the winter session of the assembly, and apart from that the rules will be framed in accordance to our demand. And at the same time they assured us that they will invite all stakeholders before framing the rules and before amending the act. So we told them that what we see is in black and white is the act that had already been passed in 2024. We are apprehensive, not only apprehensive, but we are very much so sure that this act will not be beneficial for the local people. But the government assured us verbally, so we told them that your assurance verbally cannot be accepted 100%. We are not 100% satisfied. We are still apprehensive, and we still remain apprehensive, and it is imperative for the government to ensure that this act should be people friendly. Otherwise, if this act remains like this, then it should be scrapped immediately. And it is important also for the different tribal legislators to speak out on behalf of the people when this bill is being introduced when the bill of the amendment will be introduced in the house.
Assam Meghalaya Sima Ario Asel Obosta Anio Mandi Saksa Asel Ongpa Biapon Sikamaha Wandakia Obosta Meghalaya Samba Odongapa Siura Gurio Waha Yano pickup van Gari Nintakate Dongapa truck ko Kisang Sini Salgakaha Aro ya Somayo Pickup van no kam kagapa mande antang jangkitango gemataha. Wandaki yes yanggapa mande ko Rahim Batsha mga wa South Salmara Mankachar district Karua bandani wacham. Skorong Minister Konrad K Sangmani Mongolbar Salo aganani gitade Mauflang aro Mahendraganj College rango Science aro commerce ni academic session abachinging aha. Wanaki yes ki aniyo student rang zaman sakjana geta ye academic session ko ye bulsionin abachingna nanganok ni aganang aha.
While the construction of the rest of the part is going on, we will start the classes so that students don't miss out this year also. Otherwise, we'll have to wait till next year, and even 1 year is very important. So therefore, given the limited space, whatever the building space is available, we will start the course, keeping in mind that the construction should continue, and the building that part that has been completed, full infrastructure will be done, and contractor will be pushed to finish the building, is being done in the interest of the students so that our students can start the courses. There will be slight inconvenience maybe for a year, but I think it's better than losing 1 year of academic courses for the students of that area.
Opposition Trinamool Congress ni Parliamentary Party Dilgapa Dr. Mukul M. Sagma, Meghalaya State Investment Promotion and Facilitation Bill ni bidungo surkari ni chanchiani ko doanga ha. Mainayan, adoko dunging pa aano ko parang na nangsakani yung inga. Wanaki wa surkari ni yani bidungo jakku di ani gaman matnangi, tao dunging pa Land Transfer Act ni gaman ba magrakatani ko nanga ha. Wasan ang oikija sangma, chinguni dunging pa chu ambini aarang ko ribaing pa sarang na nami rupingi donani gaman ba jana pangaha.
Effective of what the government may think in as far as the approach adopted by the government is concerned. You already have a land which was conceptualized, debated, discussed upon, and eventually given the shape of an act through legislation of this August House to regulate transfer of land, the Meghalaya Land Transfer Regulation Act. Now, over and above that, any act that supersedes the mandate of that law which I referred to, obviously need to be looked at with certain amount of skepticism, suspicion, and concern will always be flagged. I think you must have seen in the House how the House has been witness to this concern about this approach of the government adopted. Now, see, in respect of Meghalaya, the land is something which is close to our heart, because the whole blessings of God also revolves around inheritance, and the inheritance also revolves around land. Thou shalt inherit the land. That is what the scripture says. Therefore, it is very important for us to see that the land that we were privileged and fortunate to have, I'm sure God has led our forefathers to this particular land, and that's how we inherited. Now, this land must be available for our generation next and next, for them to inherit and remain connected with their roots. What happens when people go outside, go beyond the boundaries of the state, go beyond the boundaries of the country, go abroad, become somewhere be in search of livelihood, or sometimes people do tend to become adventurous. They go outside other countries. But suddenly when there is a problem, if anything happens, you know what's happening all across the globe. Then suddenly they will remember their land, the root with which they are connected.
Dali khoborang di yarangsan, khoborang ni gaman nambate winas kinchmode, Meghalaya News 24.com oni ko ni nagta man yen. Sakanti ko ni sohani na matela.